Hello Guardians, it is Ebontis here. We're going to do the Lost Sector for the week of August 20th. This will be over in the Spine of Carries, kind of the initial landing zone out this direction. And this one is going to be called Shattered Ruins. So, this is the one we actually have to do a lot of climbing. So if you guys know where the portal is at, you can jump ahead. I'll drive over there and cover a couple things while we go. The timestamps are below if you need to jump ahead to any segment if you're looking for just the lore bones or the eggs. Those are down below, also on screen while I'm driving. But as you're going through this, just remember, if you're working on the Cursebreaker title, and specifically the pin, next week is going to be Shattered Throne coming back, and that will be the last time that you're able to buy the pin. So keep that in mind as well. That will definitely be the time that you need to make sure and knock it out. So be careful about your timing if you guys are working on any of those titles, pins, stuff like that. But I had the Ascendant Tincture of Queen's Foil popped previously just because it makes your run over here much easier. Once you get to this section, you may have a few enemies. Not a big deal. If you don't double jump, you might wake them up as you run by. Not the end of the world, though. So once you get over here and you see this bridge, just look off to your right. I know it's going to look like nothing, but if your tincture is popped, it will be waiting for you. Platform 1, 2, and 3. Just kind of a nice, quick way to make the path over here a lot shorter, depending on how things have spawned for you. And we will get over here to this final section. If you're doing this in a time trial fashion, you are going to want to climb pretty much as quickly as possible and then go in with your super so you can pretty much dump that on the boss as quickly as possible. And what do you know, I got some heavy just in time. So I've got my grenade launcher on me. Super should be up probably about the time I get to the top. Now, if you are going for a time trial, then you really are not going to be able to stop much. You might take a half a split second pause and take care of the enemies, but other than that, we are going to go pretty quick if you're going for a time trial. I'm going to pause in a couple places, show you where the lore bones are, and the eggs are going to be at as well. So, in we go. Bring something ranged with you. Scout rifle, pulse rifle would be recommended. Alright, so once you land, biggest thing to do is just make sure if you're going for the time trial, you got to go quick. You really can't make much stops. Now, you can have two variations. You can have the Blight Bombs, which I've got, or you can have the Taken Blasters, which want to push you off the ledges. The bombs will hurt. The blasters will send you off. Usually, of the two, I will take the Blight Bombs every time, because I can manage a little bit of health, but when you get pushed off in this place, it's not a great time. When you get to about this position, you do want to look for your enemies over here. I have Recluse equipped, so it's not the most optimal, but this is the path right now. And also look for your couple other ones. You'll have one more up on top of one of the statue heads. I can't see him quite yet, but you will have 3 vandals in here. Work your way around the outside. If you're looking for Toland, he's likely in a different spot than the first time. Sometimes he's just chilling out. He's actually in the same spot. He's right down there. So he seems to be kind of off the beaten path, so you'll have to go out of your way to get to him. Okay, that was cool. So don't do that. And again, if you hang on this tree, you shouldn't take too much damage. The vandals are not always in the same spot, so heads up, that's the thing. And this is where we'll stop for a second. If you were going to go for time trial, you'd keep going up that direction, make the circle, and run to the top as quickly as possible. But we're going to try something different. So the lore bones are going to be on the 2 statues that you can see facing you. So you got face and face. Excuse me. The one on the right, what you're going to be looking for is basically the cuff of the robe. Kind of right there on the wrist is where the lore bones are going to be. So literally jump here, jump there, get your lore bones, and jump back here, and we'll proceed going up. As you go up, again, we'll get to a staircase. And then you get to about here, your second egg, you'll see this hanging pillar. The second pillar over there, the egg should be just hanging behind that one. You'll only see part of it, but if you peek over here just enough, you should be able to see it. I'm going to melt these guys really quickly. Should go fairly smooth. Should even get another run of them. And again, if you're going for the safe run, you can take these guys out from down here. Not a big deal. Not too many of them, honestly. They go down pretty quick. All right. If you're going for time trial, you just got to meet them at the top. So again, egg right over there is egg number 1. Lore bones we already passed, which would have been in the cuff right down there behind that hand. And then we get to the top, we're going to have to go pretty quick. So you're going to want your heavy or your super or both. Try and make sure you're not standing where a Taken Blaster or Blight Bombs are. Wait for the boss to spawn and get ready to dump as much damage as you can. Now, if I just whiff all my shots there. Now, he's going to jump back and forth a little bit, so that's why a super is actually going to be really effective. Because, well, guess what? Sometimes you miss your shots. He's really not too bad. The one thing you want to watch out for is going to be typically the phalanx. Not him, but actually just a rogue one coming around. And he's down. You want to do it faster than that if you're going for the time trial, because you got to make the climb up. And then if you're going for speed, you want to grab the chest and then go out the portal as quickly as you can. So here's the chest. If you want the other egg, though, do not jump up too high. The egg is going to be way up in the top. So you can see the rings. So you've got this ring here, this smaller ring, and up in the top center, it's going to be kind of hard to see, but it's going to be kind of a faint white-looking, you know, diamond shape. Shoot that with your bow. And again, you're shooting these eggs with the Shattered Throne bow called Wish Ender. You have to get it in the Shattered Throne, which is next week. Once you grab that, everything's already at the top. You're done. You got your chest, and out we go. And you pop back out right in the spine of Caries. So, enjoy the outtake. I definitely goofed once, but that is a wrap for the Shattered Ruins. Definitely just a lot of jumping involved there. If you're going for speed, you got to try and find your path. If you fall down, not a big deal. Honestly, just jump off the ledge and try it again. You'll pop out outside of here. It's not too bad to make multiple attempts on this one if you're going for the time trial. Just try and be quick. And what I would really do is if you're going for speed, bring a pretty powerful super that you can smash that guy with at the top. Anything that's going to hit hard, do a lot of damage, pretty much ruin him pretty quickly that you can control. That's really up to you and what you prefer using. But outside of that, yep, that's your eggs and lore bones for Shattered Ruins. This is the week of August 20th. You all know where to find me. It's Ebontis on Twitch and Twitter, right here on YouTube. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, leave a comment if you got questions. It is the last week. These are the final 7 days for your Solstice of Armor grind. And outside of that, if you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel. It's a nice way to support me, and that alert bell will keep my videos coming to you a lot more frequently when I get them out. So thank you guys for everything. I'll see you soon. Have a great one. So once we're up here, depending on what is going on, you may have the Taken Blasters, as I said. Now, I'm going to go super, see how quickly I can kill him. Try not to fall all the way down like I literally just did, because that's no fun. And I'm dead, and that's a wipe.